Welcome to the YouTube channel Just Information. I hope you all are fine. Today we will learn class 8 chemistry. Our chapter is metals and non-metals, and this is one short question and answer session. So, as we have learned the whole chapter in previous videos, if you have not checked, please go and check through the channel. The videos are uploaded very early. Now let's start with the questions learning. So our first question is, an element loses an electron and becomes electropositive. What is the nature of the element? I'll repeat the question. An element loses an electron and becomes electropositive. What is the nature of the element? So answer is, the element is called as metal, is identified as metal as it has lost electrons. Second question is, an element gains electron and becomes electronegative. What is the nature of the element? I'll repeat the question. An element gains electrons and becomes electronegative. What is the nature of the element? Answer: the element is identified as non-metal as it gains electrons. Now the third question is, an element A can both lose and gain electrons. What is the nature of element? So the answer is, the element is identified as metalloid as it is exhibiting the properties of both metal and non-metal. It is metalloids. Now the fourth question is, which metal occur in free state? I'll repeat the question. Which metal occur in free state? Answer is, metals which are unreactive or which have low reactivity are known to exist in free state. Example: gold, symbol Au, platinum, symbol Pt, silver, symbol Ag, and etc. These are examples. The metals who are unreactive or low reactive. Fifth question is, why do metals occur in combined state? I'll repeat. Why do metals occur in combined state? So answer is, most of the metals are said to be very reactive, hence they are found in combination with the other elements as compounds. So most of the metals are said to be very reactive. And hence they are found in combination. Hence they are found in combination with the other elements as compounds. Now another question is, question number 6 is, explain the position of the following in the periodic table. Position of the following in periodic table. First is metals. So metals are placed on left hand side and in center Second is non-metals. Non-metals are placed on the right hand side of the periodic table. Right hand side. With exception of hydrogen, which is placed on the extreme right with metals. Third is metalloids. Metalloids form border lines separating the metals and non-metals. Form border line separating metals from non-metals. Now the 7th question is, name the metal. There are some questions. In that, A part is neither malleable nor ductile. Name neither malleable nor ductile. And the answer is zinc, Zn. Zinc, Zn. Second is, which is liquid at ordinary temperature. So hydrogen is liquid, silver, mercury, Hg is liquid at ordinary temperature. Third is, C1 is poor conductor of electricity. Tungsten. Fourth is, does not exhibit sonority. Does not exhibit sonority, Hg, silver. Fifth is constituent of chlorophyll, Mg, magnesium, constituent of chlorophyll. That is Fe, iron. Which has less density, that is potassium, K. Used as catalyst in preparation of ammonia by Haber's process, that is also Fe, iron. These were some questions. Now, next question is, what type of oxide do metals usually form? Question 8. What type of oxide metals usually form? So that is basic in nature. Metals react with oxygen to form oxides which are basic in nature. Ninth question is, what type of oxides do the non-metals usually form? So acidic in nature. The non-metals react with oxygen to form oxides which are acidic in nature. And the last 10th question is, which metals are used in making of jewelry? So the answer is silver, Ag, and gold, aurum, Au. This is the answer. I hope you have understood all the question and answers of the chapter metals and non-metals in the revision basis. For any question doubt, please join the Telegram link given in the description of this video. I hope you have understood till this. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in another part with more question and answers of another chapters. Thank you for watching.